started, that was the mark of my salary at the time. And it was very small. It was very, very small. I couldn't do a lot of things. But I noticed something about this generation. Have you noticed that this generation, they don't want to work, they don't want to make money? Yes. Have you noticed?
Yes. Very correct.
So the first thing you are going to infuse in yourself is you want to make money the right way, legitimately. I will tell people that in the course of my business, and I'm sure that people are recording me now, I don't know how far it will go, but I pray it will go very far. In the course of my business, all of the years I've done business, I have never ever had anything to do with anybody in terms of probably misappropriation of funds, having to abuse myself, sexually, not one time in the course of my business. You want to know why I'm out? I'm a very hardworking person. I'm very focused. A lot of youth are not focused. A lot of youth look out, as I came in here now, people are looking, cycling here, cycling inside. I mean, it was a journey. But a lot of Nigerian youths these days, they are not willing to go through that journey. I have a 45,000 naira salary, and I will pay tithe out of it. Tithe will be 4,500 naira. Can somebody else run out the map? What's that? And what's that out of 5,000 naira? Again? 40,500. I was a religious offering giver. So we had a Wednesday service, we had Sunday service, and that's how many. Can somebody help me run the math for a month? So 8. So let me say at that time, let me say maybe 500 naira offering. So please let me take it out. That's how much. That's another. So what's that? Somebody said money has finished. No. Again? Okay, so with that money, I wasn't a yes spender. I was very focused with that money. With that money, I would go and buy as little material as possible that I could to gather for my event business. What was the event business? Decoration. Decoration. And I'm telling you this story because there are 5 people here that I'm going to mentor. In the next 1 year or 2 years, if you don't make money, call me a liar. There are just 5 people I'm going to pick from this. I don't know how I'm going to pick them, though. I don't know how I'm going to pick them, but we're going to get there. Then I started acquiring little materials, little by little. I did a lot of, now youth, when they get on the phone, do you know what they're looking for? Instagram, do you know what they're looking for? People, TikTok, people that are twerking. They want to, exactly. So when you pick up your phone as a youth, what do you look out for? I will tell you what I used to do. I would search for things that would improve my business first. There is nothing that is trending that I don't know, but that can be my focus. As I sat down there, I have sealed more than 4 deals there, sitting down there. I'm very focused. Very, very focused. Youths are not focused. Just look at me. Be focused. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? What is in your hands? What do you like? Somebody will say, I want to do it now, but the money is not there. I said I started from where I was. So once I started, I had a very wonderful staff. And in talking about this staff, it's going to bring me to my next line of thought. He was a wonderful staff, and he's been one of the best I've had all of my years working. And I recall that as the business was growing, There was a particular time I had an event on the island at Mozon Center, and I had another one on the mainland. And I said, oh my God, how am I going to do this? So you know what I did? He's been with me for a while. Mind you, when I was doing all of this, I was still in a paid employment. So he was my anchor person. So now I was still in a paid employment. That means I was focused. I didn't have time to play. I didn't have time to play because when I'm old, there will be a long time to play. So I was very focused. I would work during the day, and when I got home in the evening, I would browse, I would do research, and I would see how I will improve the business. I'm challenging you today. The government cannot give everybody a job. Yes. The government cannot help everybody. All these insults, Lagos State, what did they do? The people that are they are shining, they're enjoying themselves. They can't provide job for everybody. Someone who cannot provide job for everybody. That's not the truth, it's the fact. So you start from where you are. What do you have? What do you want to do? Don't just sit down there and say, if I had money, I would have started. You will have something in your hands. When they give you the opportunity, what do you do with the opportunity? This young man I'm talking about, I asked him to stay on the mainland, and I went to work at Mozon Center on the island. Stay with me and follow me with the story. Because this story I'm about to say to you is one of the major problems that the youth have today. By the time he was setting up for me on the mainland, I told the client, I'm not going to be through with your setup except to pay me my balance. And they said, oh, what we have is cash. I said, fine, give it to my staff. And they gave me the cash, and I said, go to my neighbor, I'll leave the money with my neighbor. When he was done, excellent staff. He packed everything, we didn't lose anything, nothing got broken. When he was going, he said, I'm going. I said, tell my neighbor to give me 50,000 naira. He said, so at that time, for you to just go and do a job and come, that was a lot of money for him. But I was grateful. I was thankful that I had someone to help me manage something on the mainland while I was on the island still making money. You know what happened? He sent me a message in the night and told me that please, he wants to see me on Sunday. I said, why not? Then he came to my place and he told me that please, that something has been happening to him. That ever since he has been working with me, that the Spirit of God has been telling him, it's time to start your own. It's time to start your own. It's time to go and start your own company. You've got to move. It's time to start your own. I said, okay. He said, so when he even went to church, before coming to see me, that the Spirit of God told him as if he would kill him if he does not go and start it. So I said, really? I said, wow. So at the pastor that I am, I told him, and I told him, I said, men will serve him. He will do well. I will pray for him from the bottom of my heart. And I told him, okay, you can go. He said, go to where? I said, you want to start your own now? You want God to kill you? Then he said to me, he said, no, he wants to be working with me while he's doing it. And I said, no, I'm a lawyer. That's conflict of interest. That's conflict of interest. You know I'm in a paid employment. You have the key of my store. You have the key of my boss. You want to be doing your own on my own. I said, no. So that was how this wonderful staff left to go and start the job. Guess what? 2 years later, the person that brought him to me came and begged me, lying flat, said, Peekay, please help me. Boy. So when he came, I looked at him, oh, pathetic, Bobby Brown. I was like, what is all this? He was looking so haggard and tattered. And I said, what happened to your company? He said, oh, it was not easy. Nigerian youth, Lagos youth, you first of all crawl before you walk. Then before you run. For the youth today, you see a 19-year-old want to drive a gym, but how far? You can't get it legitimately. It will cut short your life. It will cut short your life. When I want to sleep, I sleep. When I want to wake up, I wake up. I don't look over my shoulders. Are you with me? Yes. They begged me, and I said, anybody I've sent away, I don't take them back. They begged and begged. I said, okay. Then I had a project with, I worked with Pkiamour as well. I was the one that launched Tom Honey Lemon in Nigeria in 8 states. Well, the company grew to that point. I don't want to talk above your head, so what I'm trying to say is, I will show you how the company grew to that point. And I invited him and I said, okay, someone's going to go to Enugu, someone's going to be in Pkiamour, someone's going to be in Ibadan, and all that. And you know, as I was talking to him, he was looking at me, and I could see in his eyes like, Lílo ló wọ̀n ìwà gbà báyìí. Àyè ti gbowó. Wọ́n rán mi lọ sí Ìbàdàn. Ṣùgbọ́n kan sit down for AC. Àwọn ọmọ máa ń gbàgbé wa máa lọ sí Kánò, àwọn máa ṣe gbà, àwọn máa ṣàkó. You know? And we worked together on that project. And his greed wore him like a jacket once again. And I told him, you know what? Anytime, the only way I could chase him away was anytime I have a job, I'll call him because I never called him. Nigerian youth, Lagos youth, there is a way to go about life. It is gradually. I started by buying flowers. My neighbor, who is my very good friend, used to laugh at me. Yellow was what she used to call me. I would buy flowers. In fact, I was living in a one-bedroom apartment, and if you wanted to come and visit me, you have to stand like this. If you cannot stand like this, maybe you should wait for me at the gate. Because my living room, my bedroom, everywhere was a store. I remember my landlady then came, she doesn't live in Nigeria, she came and said, about what she had, I said, because me, there's no, you know, she looked at me and said, my God, you're so hardworking. And she gave me the PQ for free. She said, you're going to leave me like a piracy. I said, I said, no, 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 I said, no, don't worry. Wọ́n láti wáyé ẹ, wọ́n láti wò ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́, you know. So, gradually, I found myself where I am today. You can start from where you are. Greed, ojúkòkòrò, lack of contentment is what makes people, a lot of people, they don't have money and they're not in any job. And they can never have any job. Yes.